Hello everybody and welcome back to SVTV's weekly wrap-up and pick'em video. Glad to have you back. I'm Buddy Strange. This is StrangeVoodooTV, and boy, the conference championship games were crazy, and let's just get into it. First off, the win of the week is going to be the Patriots. Yet again going to the Super Bowl. Okay, Patriots, I see ya. Thanks to some favorable calls, a coin toss D Ford, and a bad Chiefs defense that underperformed, and a really overperforming, in my opinion, Patriots O-line. That O-line stood tall, created holes, made blocks, really big blocks. They did really good. The closest that a Chiefs D lineman got to Tom Brady was Chris Jones patting him on the chest, saying, "Hey Tom Brady, you did a really good job today. Good job, buddy." For which he got a foul, which is bullshit. Set aside. Patriots going to the Super Bowl after winning against the Chiefs. And really quickly, I do want to say, I'm going to preface this, and then I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Tom Brady, legendary player. Great player, always has been, always will be. His legacy is set in stone. Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. One of the best quarterbacks, one of the best players to ever play, one of the best minds to ever play at quarterback. That being said, he is not, let me repeat, not the reason they won on Sunday. Yes, you heard me correctly. For all you Patriots fans, don't worry. He's a great player, and he certainly did his part, but ultimately, there's not enough appreciation going around for that whole team right now. It's all Tom Brady this, oh Tom Brady's great, oh Tom Brady still has it. Yeah, he does, let me say that, he does, but, and I saw a lot of people trashing Rex Burkhead because he didn't get that fourth down play. Doesn't matter. He's the reason you won. Sony Michel's the reason you won. That O-line's the reason you won. Gronk and Edelman bailing you out is the reason you won. Poor defensive play at crucial points is the reason you won. And a great defense in the first half is the reason you won. Now Tom Brady, 2 interceptions, eesh. And I know one bounced off of Gronk's hands, but I mean, that was pretty high, and a rocket ball. Those are hard to catch in general. And then you even got Hogan doing some good stuff there, and James White with an incredible catch. Probably shouldn't have been caught, but it was caught anyway. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Yes, give Tom Brady his due. He deserves it. He's really good, legendary player, one of the best to ever do it. But ultimately, in my opinion, he wasn't the sole reason you guys won on Sunday. So, Patriots fans, and just fans of football in general, please remember to give props to the players around Tom Brady, not just Tom Brady himself, because he is not just the Patriots by himself. Plus, Bill Belichick, Josh McDaniels, great play calling, and as always, just great plays in general. I mean, the routes that were run were perfectly executed by the receivers, great route tree creation. It was just overall a really good game plan, and they were able to get the win, so they get win of the week. Alright, in a more controversial game, which is weird since it doesn't involve the Patriots, is the Saints versus the Rams conference championship game. The Saints getting the loss of the week. And the main reason I'm giving the Saints the loss of the week is because they also had the ability in overtime to win the game and breeze through a pick, albeit with Dante Fowler face masking the hell out of Drew Brees, and face mask, roughing the passer, hit to the head. I mean, all those could be called there, but weren't. And also defensive pass interference on John Johnson III, who also picked off the ball on that play. But let's back it up just a little bit to, you know, the play, and the infamous play. You know the play that has been recreated in Madden, which is actually interesting. I'm going to throw it up here while I talk. It's actually pretty cool. Madden's so unrealistic, it decided to call the defensive pass interference. But anyway, as many people have stated, the Saints fan base, I'm not going to say the Saints because I don't think they are officially doing this, but the Saints fan base, including one lawyer, apparently is suing the NFL to make them replay the game, which actually could happen by NFL rule, pending that it be deemed an extraordinary event that occurred during the game to change the game's outcome from what it should have been. Now, I don't think that's extraordinary enough to replay the game from that down. Extraordinary to me would be like the receiver, Tommy Lee Lewis, is going up the sideline about to catch the ball for a touchdown, and then the damn scoreboard falls off the ceiling of the Superdome and just crushes Tommy Lee Lewis as he's going to get the touchdown or the first down, or a toilet falling from outer space from the space station, gaining enough speed to come shooting through the top of the Superdome and crush Tommy Lee Lewis as he's going for the pass. Now that would be extraordinary. Extraordinary? Anyway, that would be an extraordinary act that I think you could replay a game for. That being said, no, in cases like these, I think it should just come down to a fight to the death, gladiator style, with the last remaining 53 from either roster, getting to form another team. In this case, name it the Sams or the Raints? The Raints? Of which I would pick the Raints, because it sounds more intimidating and very confusing, and I don't think Belichick nor Brady could handle that. And then after that, the 53-man squad would rock, paper, scissors for the coaching coordinators. And you may be asking, why not just rock, paper, scissors for the whole thing? Because that wouldn't be as interesting as a pay-per-view match featuring Jared Goffling versus Drew Brees, or especially Nickel Roby-Coleman versus Tommy Lee Lewis, not the rock star. Although Tommy Lee can lead the drumming war chants for this event, I'd pay to see that. Anyway, that being said, Saints the loss of the week. Anyway, SVTV's Players of the Week. Let's get into it. Offensive Player of the Week is going to be Damian Williams, even though he was on the losing team. 3 touchdowns out of Damian. He was trying his hardest. He put the team on his back and helped Mahomes out on a lot of different plays. His rushing stats weren't fantastic, only getting 30 yards, but he was able to get going through the air as well, taking a screen pass all the way for a touchdown late in the 4th, and they needed it the most. He was able to supply him with a little momentum, and yeah, he deserves it this week, even though he was on the losing team. Anyway, Defensive Player of the Week is going to be Kyle Van Noy of the Patriots. He was a key part of that defense, the Patriots defense, totally shutting out Mahomes and the Chiefs offense in the first half of the AFC Championship game. Forced fumble, tackles out the wazoo, and I believe a sack. His performance was excellent, and it showed not only on the stat line, but in the game. Alright, Special Teams Player of the Week is going to be Greg Zuerlein, who kicked the 57-yard game-winning field goal, and apparently when he did that, suffered a severe foot strain, but luckily he has the Pro Bowl to rest that foot, and he should be fine the next week for the Super Bowl. We'll see. Anyway, that being said, that was the biggest kick of his life so far, and he made it, so good job, Greg Zuerlein. Alright, Offensive Rookie of the Week is going to be yet again Sony Michel. He has been the best by far running back in these playoffs. I don't think people are giving him enough credit. They're all saying Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that, which, again, Tom Brady's great, but Sony Michel has really carried that Patriots offense through these playoffs, and I don't understand why people aren't giving him the credit he deserves. He's awesome, and he's got the record now for most touchdowns rushing by a rookie in NFL playoff history. Good job, Sony Michel, Offensive Rookie of the Week. Defensive Rookie of the Week is going to be Charvarius Ward, and you may be like, excuse me? Who in the hell is Charvarius Ward? Well, I'll tell you who Charvarius Ward is. Charvarius Ward is cornerback out of Middle Tennessee State, and he is currently a cornerback for the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you're wondering why he gets this award this week, it's because he played really good against the Patriots, first of all, getting tackles, passes defensed, all that. But here's the key reason, and it's going to be all for naught in the end. On the play where D Ford was offsides, Tom Brady throws a pass really hard and really high for Gronkowski. Gronkowski fingertips it, and it bounces off, and it goes floating right into guess whose hands? Charvarius Ward, who then proceeded to fumble the ball out of bounds, but that all for naught in the end. His interception would have basically ended the game for the Patriots. The Chiefs would have won, and Charvarius Ward would have been the next Malcolm Butler, the next hero. But in the end, it didn't happen. D Ford lined up offsides, damn you, D Ford. But anyway, no, we have to give Charvarius Ward the Defensive Rookie of the Week, even though the biggest play he made was, in fact, in the end, not a play at all. Alright everybody, and here is the play of the championship weekend.
Bad snap. The kick is good. Rams win it, and on to Super Bowl 53 they go.
Alright everybody, and let's really quickly see how I did during the championship weekend. I went perfect. I missed both games perfect. A perfect 0%, and that is absolutely flawful. Anyway, did I just create a new word? I don't know, but probably not. Anyway, yes, I missed both games. I had the Saints and the Chiefs, both who almost won, but in the end, I did ask for good games, and they both were really, really good games, even if the people who I wanted to win didn't win, and the people I didn't pick didn't win either. It is okay. I'm gonna be honest. I was okay with either the Rams or the Saints, but I really wanted the Chiefs to win because, you know, I'm a fan of good stories, and I really think that Mahomes and Reed going to a Super Bowl together would have been a better story than, you know, Bill Belichick, Brady, and the Patriots going to another Super Bowl. It just gets boring after a while. But that being said, it is going to be a good story nonetheless. You know, you got Brady facing off versus the Rams, who was his first Super Bowl opponent ever, and you know, that'll be interesting. Plus you got the whole McVay versus Edelman story. They faced off in college as both as players. McVay for Miami of Ohio as a wide receiver, and Edelman as a quarterback, okay, for Kent State, which is pretty interesting now that Edelman is a wide receiver, and I think of McVay as more of a quarterback guy, but I guess he was a wide receiver in college. That is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, I went perfect 0 out of 2 for this weekend. I am just not good at predicting playoff football, I guess. But that being said, let's switch gears really quick. I'm just going to really quickly call the Pro Bowl because I've got nothing better to do with my week than to call a Pro Bowl. So or predict a Pro Bowl, and it looks like the NFL cares as much about the Pro Bowl as you or I, which is not that much because look at this. They're not there. You can't pick the Pro Bowl for NFL Weekly Pick'em, so there's that. But I'm going to pick it anyway. I do think the AFC wins in an absolute shootout, 41-36. The Pro Bowl. I'm really interested in the skill showdown or whatever, but the Pro Bowl itself, I mean, I'll probably watch it just to watch it because I love football, but I don't really care either way. So, plus, like, the NFC team is basically all alternates now. I mean, it's a whole different Pro Bowl team than it was when it first started. Anyway, just that and Darius Leonard's not it. No. But I'm going to be watching for my boy Philip Lindsay. I said he was underrated. He was my second underrated player on my list of 10 at the very beginning of the season. Before the season even started, I said Philip Lindsay was going to do really well, and he's going to be in the Pro Bowl, and I'm just so proud of the kid, so I'm going to be watching him mainly. Except shit, I just realized Philip Lindsay isn't going to be in the Pro. I mean, he's going, like, because the wrist injury. Oh, man, that's right. Shit. Well, damn. I may not have a reason to watch the Pro Bowl after all. I'll probably still watch it just to watch it. Yeah. Well, damn. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And really quickly, I just wanted to give you a quick fact. Did you know if you replace the first letter in Nick Foles' first and last name with R, it'd be Rick Rolls? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Which makes sense because Doug Peterson has never gave him up, and Nick Foles has never let Peterson down. And if you say wrong, Saints game, I say Alshon Jeffrey. Anyway, my bold Foles prediction, he's in Philly next year backing up points. Anyway, that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Click the notification button. I've got a gaming video probably coming up on Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be a new game that I have not done for the channel just yet, so hope you enjoy that. coming up in this next week. I'm going to hopefully be doing a NFL and gaming video each week from here on out. That is the plan, to do one of each for each week. Even in the off season, I want to do some NFL videos, be it Madden, combining gaming and football, or just NFL topics general. I mean, we got free agency, draft, all that stuff coming up, so that's exciting. And then obviously Super Bowl weekend next week, so there you go. And I've got some cool stuff just planned in general. I just have to quit being lazy and do it. Quit slacking.
You're a slacker.
And do it anyway. That is going to be it for us here today. So, as always, I'm Buddy Strange. This is Strange Voodoo TV. Keep it strange, people. I'll see you in the next one. And peace out.